When I was yours, you told me not to leave it all behind. I guess that's what I've done. And now I don't feel the way that I should feel inside. It's time to let it go. We started out strong, into the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. We started out strong, into the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. You gave me something. Although it hurts, I know that you're the reason I feel down. It's time to let it go. 'Cause we don't work, and I'm tired of trying to turn it all around. I'm rising from it all. We started out strong, until the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. We started out strong, until the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one.
So, welcome back to Falador, everybody. Hey, Coffee Cake. Hey, Jamal. Surprise, surprise, we have not left our junk, despite it being 6 weeks since our last stream. Sorry to disappoint everyone. What's changed since 6 weeks ago? Let me see. I probably got a couple smithing levels. What else? Is that it? Oh no, I got a couple. I think I got a magic level from from Bob. Okay, this is a little bit too something for start off the stream. Yeah, I got 99 woodcutting a hot minute ago. Like maybe 8 weeks ago, something like that. A long time ago. I could check my stream history. But a long time ago, been chopping and chopping and chopping and chopping and chopping. So that's the most notable change, my woodcutting experience. I think I was like 61 last time, but I've since started planting all of my acorns, and that's gotten me to 63 and a good bit. So I'll show the bank in a sec. Ah, jeez. There's a bunch of sickness happening in the Faladaddy house, so I'm drinking my orange juice. Hey, Frosty. Good to see you, good to see you. Welcome to Falador, the place that all of your clue steps require you to go. If I were tryharding like in the first couple months, I would get my alt to lure that guy, but I feel like I have so many of that Barbarian Village step coffee cake. Just can't get away from him, I don't know. These past couple days I've been crazy lucky with my experience randoms. I've gotten like 6 or something in the last 3 days. So I'm almost level 44 already. Smithing. 11th casket. Wow. Living large. That's a lot different than last time we chatted on this stream. Alright, I'll show the bank in a sec. It's getting a little bit more logs. I'm really hurting for logs right now, so this inventory will really count. One thing that I've enjoyed watching is I've just been monitoring my woodcutting high scores. Right now I'm rank 14 for Hardcore Ironman. I'm sorry, 114 if I said 14, but 114. And rank 100 is like at 30.3 mil experience, so I'm getting there. Alright, let's see what's changed in the bank in the last 6 weeks. So probably most notably is this huge stack of oak logs. 24 mil worth of oak logs. It's the main change. I guess these arrow shafts have probably gone up quite a bit too. Any runes have been passively through randoms and essence implings. This stack is going down as I get coal from random events and implings. Here's my seeds. I have 60 U seeds. 148 willows. I used to have 150 oaks, but I figured they take so long to grow, like that many of them, and they're not that much experience anyway if they die, so may as well send them. I'm sorry, music. I'm not in this kind of mood. I'm not sure why I opted into it then, huh? Makes you wonder. Okay. I finally got my first mahogany seed at like 26 million woodcutting experience. I was like, almost 7 times dry of a mahogany seed, but I like officially completed the seed table, which I don't know if that counts as part of my rule set or not, but I did it. I'm I to be on raid I should have 2 more magic seeds, but it is what it is. And I haven't been actively hunting implings, but that's what that looks like. So yeah. Oh, and I actually, wow, I'm getting really laggy tonight. But I actually have the Falador step, hard step. So I have a Fally hard step, medium step, and easy step. So I don't think there are any elite steps in my chunk. So, but yeah. So I, regarding your question, Frosty, what's my current grind, Beaver? I'm chopping right now because it helps me in like every single goal I still have pretty much. There's the beaver, there's Tangle Root if I decide to not backlog it. There's 88 farming, which I need regardless. What else? It helps me passively get runes from essence implings by just standing right here because they fly around here a lot. I'm surprised I haven't gotten the beaver kind of because, like, according to my spreadsheet, I'll have like an 86% chance of having 1 or more beavers by now, but it is what it is. My goal had been to bank as many logs as I want to keep, and I decided the number I wanted was 389,000, because that would be 99 fire making in oaks and 95 fletching in oaks banked. I don't think I'll need a reason for 99 for a while, but 95 is 1 chunk north. So, how many logs do I have? I have 400,000. I just rounded up because it looks nicer. But oh, what'll it be? What'll it be? Acorn straight into the spreadsheet. Which, speaking of the spreadsheet, it says right now I have 31.37% banked of the seeds that I need to get from my level to 88, which isn't bad. I'm planning on releasing my next video at 10% or 50%. Sorry, why did I say 10? At 50%, then I'll put out a video. What would cause me to get 95? I'd have to fletch dragon darts if I got the pure chunk. You're cutting 343k logs for 99 wood cutting and 99 construction on your iron. That sounds crazy. Who would do that? Man, I mean, it's not, I don't need to have a low ping for this activity, but I click and then like 5 seconds later. I guess my wife's watching Netflix upstairs, but... Am I going to have to complete the lucky drop table? No. How I plan on treating the lucky drop table, on the wiki they actually have the lucky drop table broken out into the different tiers. So it's like a 1 out of 4 chance for an elite, no, whatever it is, 1 out of 5 chance for master, 1 out of 5 for elite, hard, medium, easy, like that. And so I'll probably just say that I have to get 1 from each tier to complete that drop table, because like literally getting everything from a lucky impling that you can get, it's the same thing as saying you have to get that from clue scrolls, pretty much. It's just impossible. So I think that's a fair compromise, kind of, because one thing that's a little bit ambiguous about my rule set is it kind of bases everything off of the drop tables on the wiki, which I found out to sometimes not be accurate, and sometimes they're not like super, you know, like not super detailed, and you could like use what someone else decided to put on the wiki as like a caveat out of a grind or something, which is not ideal, but am I like dropping a bunch of frames too? No? Doesn't say so. Let me see if it's just my internet connection. Let me ping Google. Yeah, it might be me actually. I pay people from my ISP to come out and they say they fix it. And it is never true. But it's nice that I get to start dropping them now. I was waiting to do this stream until I could start dropping so that like there's some change since my last stream. I'm not banking anymore at least. But like my logs per hour, which is just not accurate because I've left my computer on, but my logs per hour according to this goes up by like 30% or something when I'm just dropping. And I haven't had a good opportunity to like go a full day of dropping, so I'm not sure exactly how it will start impacting the estimated completion date in my spreadsheet, but it's definitely nicer. I get to keep my full run energy. Hey Mitchie, welcome. My evening has been just fine. Just fine. It's been a couple of busy days at work this week and last week, but it's always nice to kick back and relax in Falador. HH, are you going for pet? I am. Yes, I am. Going for pet here, and right now I'm still going for the Tangleroot pet. I kind of anticipate that being backlogged, but but I'm hoping that I can get it before 88. What world tonight? Let me see. It's 377. Hey, my thing broke. My thing that says this song. Oh no. Do I try to fix it here? Only if someone asks for the song, then I'll do my best. I'm surprised I still remember how to like unmute and stuff, because I have not streamed in a while. Hello, Coffee Slay. Welcome. Sub to BuzzRS. I mean, if you haven't, I don't know how you found this stream, but would be cool. I don't have a salute, do I? Not in here. No, I right here. There we go. Is that how they do salutes in Britain? I was like up here. right here. His hand is going up to his head. When you press it, it goes over his heart. Oh. Don't know about that. Oh, I guess another change. I have this robe. I got that from a beginner club. I got that from a... Was that one? Yeah, I've completed... How do I check how many beginners? KC beginners. I don't want to say this to this guy. Wait for him to leave. Beginner. Oh no! Oh, he knows I'm an idiot. Alright, I'm just gonna look myself up. 14. I don't know what I was at last time, but I've completed a couple single steps and haven't really gotten anything good from those, but I did get a back-to-back doable step, which is quite rare. But I got that, and I got this guy, which really I need. The main thing I still need from beginners is the elemental staves, as Coffee Cake can attest. And if I were really try hard, I would like juggle my clue scrolls while chopping. Oh, and by the way, the wiki is totally wrong about the beginner clue scroll rate from trees. It's like, I don't know how it is, like how it ever got out there that it was 1 out of 1,000. Well, I know it's because a JMod tweeted it, but it is very wrong. I recorded myself getting 100 beginner nests, and over the course of 100 beginner nests, it averaged out to 333, around there, 320, somewhere in that area. Or that many logs per beginner clue. So. Okay. Oh. This guy takes it. Can he take it? Ah, jeez. He can't get it. Nice. It's my ping. Jeez Louise. Holy smokes. Get him. Nah. No. Okay, I'll go get him. I could get it. Okay. There we go. Oh, and I had reached out to Mod Ash about adding secateurs, and he thought that sounded okay if there would be dev time and enough want in the community for secateurs being sold by gardeners. But my guess is that won't happen. Just my hunch. We're just hanging out on 377 for some reason tonight. Hey Stevie, welcome, welcome. I don't know if Nightbot's here or not. I haven't seen him say anything actually. So he's probably dead. I don't know how to fix him. But they're probably the same goals. Let me see. I have a spreadsheet somewhere. I think I do. Stream sniped. Hey, thanks. It's very generous. If my internet will let me accept this, we'll see. Thank you for the bond. I should say thank you. I already said thank you, right? Very appreciated. Let me pull up my list so I can tell you, Stevie, exactly what Nightbot is slacking on. Okay, so he would say still have to get the beaver, 88 farming, 87 magic, 87 fletching, 49 smithing, 43 crafting, and the tangle root, which could be backlogged if I don't have it by 88. We'll see. Hello, hello. I'm gonna try it. Vuk. Vooks. I'm too Midwest to know how to pronounce that properly. Stajik. Ah. I got the Vuk, right? I didn't say Vuk. Magic. Stagic. Oh, sorry I had to see that coffee cake. Said it right. Well, I'm glad I got it right somewhere in there. Stagic, okay. Vuk Stagic. Is that right? What, where's that name from? What type of name is that? Stagic. Let's look that up. Serbia, maybe? Serbian, okay. Cool. Hey, Wilhelmus. Wilhelmus. What's new, farming seeds? I have started farming seeds, actually. Just my oaks for now, because they have a relatively high time to grow compared to the little experience they get. So it's not a huge waste if they die, but it takes a long time to send them, so just working on them slowly. I actually added to my spreadsheet a column, or not a column, but a part for it's just labeled percent potential, and that basically takes into account like the rate of return on chopping seeds while growing seeds. And so the idea is that whenever that potential is above 100%, it will, planting right now will contribute to getting 88 faster, whether there's secateurs in this chunk or not. It'll make it faster, just trying to grow them. But that like assumes I'm planting like an average seed, which isn't true in this case. I'm planting the low ones, so that potential isn't really going down. And it also, that ratio of chopped, like collected seeds to planted seeds, it assumes that I was still banking, because that's when I determined that number. So it'll be a bit different now, but it's just to give me a general idea of will spending some time planting now without secateurs save me time rather than waiting and hoping and praying that there's secateurs, and then I have like a year stacked up of seeds. 88, how long will it take? Well, the spreadsheet predicts that I'll finish sometime in September of next year. Or, well, that's predicting when I'll have enough seeds, not when I've planted them all. So it'll be later. I would say it wouldn't hurt to think something like early 2024 probably. Yeah, it'll take a while. I mean, it's expecting me to have to get 90 million woodcutting experience, which is quite a bit. You don't get that overnight, so. And I'm actually curious if it'll slow down, and it'll actually take longer, because right now I'm omega lucky on on U seeds. So if that ever evens out, it might be even longer. But yeah, I mean, I know what I signed up for. I mean, I'm still enjoying this a lot, so. Up here it says I have about 27.4 mil experience, so yep. Rank 114 for Hardcore Ironman in Falador with just a Steel Axe on only oaks. You're all good, Vuk Stagic. Hey, Jay Webby. Welcome, welcome. I wonder, can I like... I wonder how long it would take to to try to get Nightbot working again. I've tried before. Hey, he's back. Welcome back. Nightbot. My man. He finally answered you, Stevie. And then if I could get my music integration working too, I would just be the best streamer, I guess. Let me see. Am I botting? No, I'm not botting, sir. Can a bot do clicks this bad? Hey, Brennan, welcome, welcome, welcome. Where have I been? I have been chilling right here, and I have been watching NFL football on days that I previously used to stream. Green screen? The green here, this is a, there's a plugin called Region Locker and Region GPU, and what they do is they basically try to help me remember where the chunks of this, or the border of this chunk is. So I'm playing a game mode where I'm not allowed to leave here until I've completed everything within here, pretty much. Have I ever wished I was botting? Well, I mean, it would definitely make my spreadsheet look more encouraging for sure. But no, not really. Regenerate. Trying to regenerate this link so we can see what songs I'm playing, but it doesn't want to do it. Okay, it might stop for a sec. I think I have to log out and log back in. Oh, it moved over there for some reason. What? Okay, sorry everybody. Log back in. Play something so there's less awkward silence, please. Oh, I see comments, but one sec. Let me. Okay. Oh geez, that's loud. Sorry, everybody. I'll fix it in a sec. What's the current spreadsheet farming experience? Yeah, right now I have 75 or 76. 76 farming banked in seeds, assuming none die. Which you know about how accurate that is, so. How do I plan to collect runes for 87 magic? I had been planning that I was going to get them through Essence Simplings, but that was under the assumption that I would have to stay here for a lot longer than I would need to, because when I ran the numbers to guess how many logs I would need to cut, I did the math correctly, but I put in the wrong value. I put in the experience per seed nest, not the experience per usable seed nest. And so instead of having to get like 200 million experience, I only have to get like 90 million experience in woodcutting, which saves a lot of time. But it does mean I'll have less time to sit here and catch Essence Simplings. So towards the end of that, I'll probably also need to go kill some White Knights to finish that off. But according to the spreadsheet, I've got 70 banked already from randoms and Essence Simpling so far, and randoms. Oh, guards. Got some from guards too. God, I'm doing well. Miss the streams and me. Yeah, I miss the people when I stream. I just love sitting here and vibing. I like that a little bit too much, perhaps. But no, I really enjoy streaming. I should do it more. I know I should, but oh, I hear some crabs. Thank you, Anthony. I didn't have enough time. But thank you very much for the coffee, Anthony. That's very, very generous. I'll have to grab a coffee, I suppose. But thanks for the support, everybody. It's always good to get to hang out with you guys and chop some logs for now. Oh yeah, my stats are right there. Otherwise, you could look here too if you want. Caney Westy. Ryan, any big drops still needed from clues? Well, the main thing that I still need would be I still need the elemental stabs from beginners. Oh hey, logging back in to Monstercat. Put my thing there, I think. But yeah, so I was planning on getting the elemental stabs, which really I would be pretty screwed if I didn't get at least an air staff from beginners by the time I'm done with this. But you know, it'll take since oh hey, my oak is ready. Yeehaw. Let's go have our chance at a pet. Update our spreadsheet. That is now 224 oaks that have successfully survived. Okay, that's 50, 60. No, I think my spreadsheet's off somewhere. I think I added one too many seeds last time. Anyway. What was I answering? Yeah, I still need the stabs. And I have less time to do it than I anticipated, so I hope I get kind of lucky. We'll see. Is it? It is not the tangle root, unfortunately. You love my content? Thanks a lot, man. Unfortunately, my plan is to have my next video out in like February or whenever I get about 50% of my seeds banked. So fortunately, it might be a little bit before the next video, but really what that means is I should do more of these streams. Remind people I'm still working real hard on this and give you guys something to watch in the meantime. Are you going to attempt to get an adamant axe or medium clues again? Maybe while collecting runes / ore from guards? Well, the problem is that it takes a very long time to get much of anything from guards. It's like pretty much just as fast to just lamp smithing as it is to get the iron ore from the guards. So right now my method for smithing is pretty much just chop until I get the smithing level through randoms. And it'll be faster. Well, not faster, but you know, less time in the junk. And for runes, they're not as good for runes as compared to the White Knights just south of them. So the main draw of guards is that they have the medium clues. And then the medium clues did not treat me well in the last video. And it would be a personal victory to get a medium clue casket for sure. I just don't know if I can justify it with how difficult it is and how much extra time it'll take. And I said in last video I would, but maybe I'll wait till I get another chunk or something. But anyway, that's my thoughts on clues and guards. And this steel axe has been doing me pretty well. So, hey, Sly Fox, how's the super compost grind coming? Super compost, I have not used many of them. I think I have 12 in the bank. The higher tier trees are the last ones I'll be planting without secateurs, and I'll only plant them when I have when I have super compost. All the super compost I have right now I've been collecting passively while chopping this tree for however long it's been now. I started in, what was it, August? So I've been going for like 3 months, just straight chopping. Gone like 17 mil in 3 months. It's not too bad. Luck's been pretty good though. I got this from a back-to-back doable step. So that's kind of cool. I've been getting really lucky on random events recently. Real close to 44 smithing. Hey, Presodius K. Welcome, welcome. Good luck to me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's faster. It's probably faster to both lamp and kill guards, right? But then you have to spend that time also wood cutting. So yeah. It's hard because there's three different grinds I have to kind of balance: the wood cutting, farming, the smithing, and the magic. And I want to do them in a way such that the sum of the time is the lowest, so I can, roll a chunk as soon as possible. Audio's a bit choppy, might just be you. I highly doubt that it is just you. My lovely unnamed ISP has been giving me the business tonight, as you might be able to see from my dropping log latency. I always get mixed up if it's latency or latency. One time I told my boss, I used the word latency or latency to my boss, and he's like, I've never heard it that way. I don't remember what I said though. Yeah, it's definitely me. Name the ISP. Well, for the point of shaming, I would love to name the ISP, but I don't know how, if it could in any way identify where I am, I would rather not do it. But I think we can all just identify with being angry at ISPs, right? Let's all just cumulatively think about some anger towards our ISPs. I think it's frustrating. It's I paid for them to come out and then they decided that it was my modem's fault. It was literally a brand new $200 modem. And I'm I don't know. But they put in their modem, and they're yeah, you have to pay us $20 a month now for this. and they say that it fixes it, and then I still have this, and I'm not paying for the like the crapper internet. I mean, I'm not paying for like the great internet, but it's not the crapper stuff, you know. Ah, come on. I'm just glad that they'll be bringing in fiber to my neighborhood soon. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better. I hope it's not crazy expensive. The ISP will find me and make me lag more. Thank you for your anger manifestation. It's appreciated. $150 a month for fiber. Oh jeez. I don't know if I could justify that to my wife. Although with the way my college team is playing, I'm not sure I can justify a cable subscription either. Because all I watch is college football. Well, I guess I also watch NFL on there, so. Maybe I could cancel that, get fiber instead. I guess it'll depend. I get like since they're running all the fiber like right now, so maybe they'll have like a good deal initially out the gate. You know how they get you. They get you like with the low, like, oh, it starts off 50%, and then in 1 year it goes up to full price. Big Ten Iowa. No. One of the chunkiest chunkers. I'm pretty chunky out here. Pretty chunky. My oak log stack in my bank's pretty chunky as well. But if I were a fan of Iowa and I still had a cable subscription, I would no longer have a cable subscription. That is what I will say about Iowa. Although they did fairly well against Northwestern. No, I'm Midwest, so it is Big Ten, not SEC. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it is what it is. Although just saying a bad team in the Big Ten in the Midwest, maybe that's identifying. I don't know. Let me see what teams are in the Big Ten. And that narrows it down to like 14? 13 because I said no Iowa. And then which ones are bad? Well, the East has 3 losing teams. I'm not going to help you guys with this. Actually, what am I doing? Where am I cutting? I am cutting in the wonderful world of Falador. It really is something, isn't it? Essentially rules out Rutgers, Maryland, and Penn State. That's true. That's kind of east. Can't really see that Midwest, can ya? Would that be mid-east or just east? I guess you can't go a whole lot more east than New Jersey, right? Feel your pain seeing that ping jump to 600. Oh yeah. Yeah, like growing up, I had a different unnamed ISP that my parents paid for. And it was so bad. And I'm like, when I grow up, I'm gonna have a good ISP. I'm gonna have good internet in my house. And it's pretty much never happened, but someday when I fully make it, when I am the fully Faladaddyist, I'll have good internet. Fuller? No, Falador. Right there. Did your team lose a big game this past weekend against their rival? MSU? Well, they did that. That's for sure. ASU, is that Arizona State? Personius? Yeah. IU. IU. Is that Indiana? Or is that Iowa? IU. IU school. Yeah, that is. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we get. Acorn. Can't complain. Can't complain. Add it to the spreadsheet. You're a fan of University of Michigan? Grew up watching them? Well, you must be having a good time then. They have a good running back. Hoosiers and Sun Devils. Arizona State. What conference are they in? Are they in the Mountain one? ASU conference. They won't tell me. The conference realignment will be interesting. Badgers? Badgers? They've had a year. An interesting one. Does your team row the boat? Because your alma mater did that first. You're asking some tough questions. Oops. I can neither confirm nor deny anything. If anyone knows anything about me, it's all over. Like, the less you let people know, the less likely it is that canceling you could possibly be effective, right? I mean, I don't plan to do anything cancelable, but like, you know, if you say, I live at this address, it's more likely something bad could happen because it's the internet. Right? Invented the rowboat. Did they really? I feel like rowboats were probably invented a long time ago, like over in Europe or something. Or like Mesopotamia. thoughts on Kanye? I have approximately 0 thoughts on Kanye. I don't really listen to. Okay, first of all, I don't bother myself reading like much news, so I don't know if there's something going on with Kanye or not. I feel like most of that stuff is usually just gibberish trying to get you to watch their ads on the side. And as in regards to music, I don't think he puts out music that I would like. And if it's a pop person in general, I probably won't like listening to them. Because maybe I'm a hipster. I don't know. I just like making up my own mind on stuff. I don't know. You're giving me a chance to get myself canceled because he's been controversial lately. Well, maybe I am uncancelable then because I just don't know anything. Hello? I clicked on it. Okay, there we go. What's it gonna be? The suspense. Okay, count quiet. Brennan, so Faladaddy, how am I gonna send you your Hawaii Christmas gifts? Oh no. This song kind of slaps. Oh, it's because I've heard it before. I found out this genre is called slap house. And I found out I like slap house. But sorry, not avoiding your question, Brennan. Yeah, I probably should I still need to look into the P.O. box thing somehow. I know there's gotta be a way that you can have a P.O. box that does not like give away your location somehow. I don't know. Shall continue to petition faithfully. I'd probably get that petition more if I streamed more too. If you're watching, nice, but I'll type out my response in case you're not. And I have that actually how including talk to you on Discord when you're not streaming, teach you how I set it up. Perfect. I'll have to message you. For sure. It'll be lovely to be able to check in between the streams. Yep. You can definitely check in my chat, or like I've been considering getting a Discord because that's what people do, I guess. He's not the biggest fan of Discord, I don't know. But you know, I do leave like you know, my spreadsheet and my tracking on Temple, so you know you can follow from a distance if you don't feel like joining the chat channel. That's what they call it. Wait, there's a chat channel? Yeah. If your YouTube crashed, it's probably because of me. Well, not me specifically, but like my ISP, probably. But, yeah. If you just joined Faladaddy, hang out in here. Most of the time. I only leave there when I really need to AFK and don't want anyone to talk to me. I keep my private off a lot. Not really sure why. I'm just a recluse. That's all I am. For being honest. Yeah, in old school. Sorry. You haven't been able to play old school at all? Oh man. Bummer. Well, unfortunately, RuneScape is the best way to reach me. I mean, if you want, you could add me on Discord, I suppose. How would I go about doing that? I don't know if you're in like one of the chunk channels or something. There's gotta be a way though. Hello? Doric. I guess my Discord handle is not very hidden because I'm like in like the chunk thing and Limpwert's thing and Verf's thing, so like I'm not hiding. So I could probably find it. Okay. You could send me, and whoever wants to be besties can send me an invite with, that is my Discord. Maybe I should have kept that oak tree and then I could have done the 2 ticking thing. Oh no, it would be absolutely horrible with this ping. Never mind, horrible idea. Forget I said it. What's my playtime? That's something that's probably changed since last time too. 3,517 hours. It's a long time. Respectful as always, one recluse to another. We recluses have to stick together, but, you know, like, kind of apart, you know? Oh, I saw that Verif was doing like a 6-hour challenge for maxing in some special thing. Does anyone know if he completed that? Was he successful in his great endeavor? I didn't get to watch it. Oh, that was Hinani's charity thing. Yeah, I missed it too. Howdy. Why does kick use as a first option? Howdy. Hey, Tovarich Moose, the legend's still going. That's true. I have not stopped. I don't plan to. I just had a bit of a hiatus from streaming. You know, it's very bold of the NFL to just choose to put their primetime games on our stream schedule, right? It was Monday and Thursday, and then the NFL is just like, yoink. And I'm like, no. What am I gonna do? I guess I have to watch it. Yeah, I know this stream keeps dropping. Yeah, it's not been a great night for the internet over here. I don't know how to plan for that. Yeah, it says I'm dropping like 20% of my frames. I don't even know if I can. Not pretty what the ISP does to me today. Not pretty. NSFW. Not safe for play either. Hair and a water staff in a drop pile. Oh jeez.
Won't you come over? Dying to know where you came from. We're breaking over.
What I wouldn't do for an hair and a water staff. I already have earth staffs.
Our future's just begun. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away when no one knows. together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away when no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your
Dropping at like not normally my time to be on. Oh, I understand. Sometimes my brain just takes an extra couple seconds to understand. But yeah, I know the time is not great either for a lot of people. But thanks for stopping by for a bit. You can always catch the VOD if this tree chopping excites you greatly. Oh, also, Brent, I'm not sure if you heard me earlier because your stream keeps dropping because of me. But I have not seen a Discord anything from you. I don't know much about Discord, so maybe I'm just not looking in the right place, or maybe it's slow. But I don't know. Ojo, what's the grind at the moment? The grind right now, so we banked all the logs that I want to keep, 400,000 of them, and now we are working on, we're dropping them as we cut them, and we're working towards the beaver, and we're also working towards banking enough seeds for at least 88 farming. My rules say I have to get Tangleroot, but it could be that if I don't have it by 88, I might decide that it's backlogable, but no reason to do that before 88. But that's what I'm working on right now. Also, you know, catching implings as they fly by, stuff like that. But a lot of this chunk is going to be right here. This peak content right here. It's funny though, when it gets choppy for me, you turn into Mecha Buzz. Well, I wish I could hear that. I should listen to myself. But sometimes listening to yourself is like the cruelest punishment to yourself. What world? We, tonight, we chose 377. Because that's what I chose the night before, and that's what my roommate remembered. Ooh, we can open all my ring nests. How many do I have? Not sure. A lot. I like how I fixed Nightbot for just long enough to answer one person's question, and then he's dead again. It really can be. I was hosting a meeting. I could hear myself in someone's mic, and I cringed every sentence. Well, my phone at work, my headset, I don't know what I did. Like, I'm a tech guy, but not a phone guy. And it's looping back everything I say, I hear in my headset. And it's very hard to like listen to yourself because of cringe reasons, and also like to keep talking through it. It's very difficult. This chunk is cursed. Welcome, Bosco. Welcome. It might be cursed. I don't know if there is a single beaver in this whole chunk. Or maybe I've just been at the wrong tree this whole time. Maybe the beaver is at this tree. Like, I do this tree and this tree a lot, but this one very seldomly. And that's because the implings mostly hang out up here. And down here, I can watch the tree. And over there, it has nothing going for it. But maybe that's where the beavers hang out. How do you even keep the conversation going? I don't know. Yeah, it's really hard. And when you're supposed to be leading the conversation too, it's like, okay, I'm trying to think of what I need to say, and then I have to find a way to say it while listening to myself say it. Hey, Lance. 27 mil, yeah. Yeah. We're rank 114 for hardcore Ironman in woodcutting. And when we end, we should be, I think, yesterday it was rank 14, something like that. Let me check. I'll need to get about 90 million woodcutting experience. Which right now, yeah, would put us at rank 14. So that's kind of cool. It's been fun watching that climb. And it was fun watching the log stack in my bank grow. I banked 400,000 of them. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, I banked all my oaks that I needed for 99 fire making and 95 fletching eventually. Sitting in the bank. And Ojo, it's very possible my stream is crashing. I don't got much control over what my ISP decides to do tonight, but I'm sorry for all of your horrible viewing experiences. Not only are you watching this same tree get chopped down ad nauseum, you're also experiencing crashes. So, sorry. New episode coming out anytime soon. So, I don't want to have like my whole series holistically be like, you have to watch 7 episodes of me chopping trees and nothing else, just chopping trees, in order to escape a chunk. I want it to look like, if you just go to my series and you watch it through, I want it to be like, wow, that's impressive, but like you don't feel the weight of the chunk as much, you know? So that the series, you know, it's a little bit better. So I'm planning on having my next episode out when I reach halfway for the amount of seeds banked that I need. And right now I'm at, well, what does it say? 31.36 percent banked, which is pretty good. When I started my woodcutting, like hard woodcutting, about 3 months ago, I was at 12%. Now I'm at 31%. So, like, based on that kind of rate, I would expect a video sometime around February, maybe. So it'll be a minute. how goes the account progression? It's going pretty well, Vivi. Going pretty well. You know, can only get so much done. I'm averaging about 200k woodcutting experience a day at a rate of like 25k XP an hour, something like that. So, and really, the woodcutting experience is pretty much irrelevant. It just kind of gives like a good way of measuring how far I am. Like within a certain amount of woodcutting experience, I expect to get this percent banked, you know. But yeah, it's been going pretty well. Count progression. A little bit concerned about having enough time to get the stabs from beginner clues, the elemental stabs, because my woodcutting is going pretty fast actually. Might not seem like it, but it's going pretty fast. And the other thing that I might have to do, but it's also related to magic. I might just not have enough runes from essence siblings because I won't have as much time here. So I'll probably have to kill some white knights later on in the chunk too to stock up on those runes. Yeah, somewhere around 90 million woodcutting experience should be the end. Ending at around rank 14 for hardcores or something like that right now. Pretty crazy, but it's not as bad. In my video, what was it, like episode 2 or something, I give like a calculation of how many logs I'll need to cut, and it's like 5,300,000, something like that. And that estimate is incorrect because I used the wrong experience in the calculation. I used the experience per seed nest, not experience per usable seed nest. And the experience per seed nest is lower because there's a lot of seeds I can't use. So when really what I needed to do there to get an accurate number, or well, a better estimate, is to plug in the experience per usable seed, which is closer to like 1,800 as opposed to like the 700 that I had said in the video. So it won't be 200k like I said, like could have been extrapolated from what I said in that video. It'll be 900. Sorry, 90 mil, not 900. Sorry, not 900. That's a net gain then? Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, like the amount of time that I save, it's definitely saving me time, not having to get over twice as much woodcutting experience, as opposed to just a little bit of white knight kills. So it's not the end of the world. And if I really wanted to, if I really need to grind out beginner clues for the stabs, I can do that. You know, I can juggle beginners while I'm woodcutting if I really want to try hard. Or I could get another account out here to scout for babies and young implings and stuff like that. So I can catch them while I woodcut. So I can do things to make it better. But I'll probably only do that if it's getting close and I don't have my stabs yet. Hey Brandon, I finally got your invite. Hey Nate. Sociopath is live, it's true. Finally live, how about that? Oh hey, I noticed this guy's name. He's in the chat. Hello. Ojo Marin. We are live from Falador. Breaking news. I don't have anything. Okay, so I should get a random event soon. What are your guys' guesses? I'm feeling the frogs. Tonight is a frog night. I see why you're here, Ojo. Secateurs, and this guy's not even picking them up. Come on, man. When they have the Quizmaster random, they show you, like, every single one is like, pick the Secateurs out of this list. I'm like, oh, man, just click on Secateurs 4 times. Wish you could play again. You're gonna be changing positions soon at work. Give you a chill account on mobile on the side, maybe. Well, I would advise a chunk account because they're pretty chill, and I've demonstrated it can be done on mobile. Which I'm kind of worried that this next video is gonna be like only on Faladaddy. Not Mal. Sorry, I read Faladaddy. Only on mobile. A whole mobile-only video. Oh. If this guy takes it, we're hopping worlds. Okay, we're good. I've had this easy clue for so long. I've been waiting for Faladaddy secret account slip. Maybe. Oh jeez. Ah! Ah! I hope my stream crashed for a brief moment there. Oops. I suppose this is the most dangerous oak tree in that regard. This would be the safest. So it's kind of close. Anyway. What was I saying? I don't know. Probably wasn't important. Where are the Secateurs? I just have like an inkling that they're probably not gonna happen. I messaged, or is it called tweet? I don't know. I contacted Mod Ash on Twitter, and he said that it sounded like a good idea. Just doesn't know if it's like wanted. And I made like a suggestion in the old school RuneScape Discord, and some people were like, good idea. Like 2 people. Thanks. And then I made a post on Reddit, and it got like 50 upvotes or whatever it's called. And everyone's like, that's a good idea. I'm like, I know it is, right? I'm trying some grassroots, but I mean, if it doesn't come in, oh, it's kind of hard to have, okay. Yeah, if it does, I feel like it's not gonna come into the game probably. Even though they did say in their polling blog thing that they're gonna have it. What's that polling blog? Whatever it was, they said they were gonna have a dedicated team to small quality of life changes for polls stuff. So it can happen. Although someone did point out that, like, why would I complain about Secateurs when this person doesn't even sell a spade? And that's pretty important, actually. Which, actually, I'm going to verify that. I never verified that. I just took him at his word. And the wiki, I suppose. It seems like this person has to sell one. Can't get very far without a spade. Oops. It's, yeah, that's actually kind of crazy. Maybe I should go at it with the approach of add the spade and maybe the Secateurs while you're at it. Maybe that would be more reasonable. Maybe I should prod Mod Ash again. Be like, you know, the spade is not in there, actually. Be a good chance to add some Secateurs as well. I feel like that wouldn't be a thing that they would poll. I saw you. I saw you. I saw you. I did it. No, it's all gardeners. All the members of the GAG gardeners against gnomes. I don't know what it is. Group. Yeah, whatever it is. They all sell the same stuff. I feel like that spade might be my key. I'm gonna jot that down. I'm just kidding. I don't jot things down. Which, I'm surprised that I made it to all my college classes without, like, I didn't even jot down when my classes were or what assignments were due. I don't know. Message. Ash. Spade. Hope I know what that means later. Oh, jeez. I would not have died. I'll have you know. I think someone just did, Brennan. I think someone did. It's rigged. The gardeners want you to pay to protect. No second twos allowed. That's true. It's big pharma. Spelled F-A-R-M-A. There's this guy. Is he on? This one guy. What's his name? Oh. Trying to. His name starts with Buzz. Where is he? Is he on? Did he change his name? Am I crazy? No, this guy. Yeah, Buzz Rules. I don't know what WFCM means, but he says that he started a Supreme account right over here. Which is interesting to view Falador from that perspective. Because he'll have to get the beaver pet. But he can, in here, he can smith his own axes, which would help. Should I give him the bow? Boom. Doric. Doric one's kind of hurt because they, oh geez, okay, no, because he's just right there. Hey Ramus, what's the current goal being worked on? Yeah, lots of stuff. We're working towards beaver, seeds for farming, passively getting implings for magic, passively getting lamps for 49 smithing. Yeah. When's the next video? I'm sorry, okay. It's been a while, I know. Yeah, we're hoping on February. The hope is that I can get, geez, like Brennan's got it down. Listen to my script one time and now he's good. But yeah, my spreadsheet has an estimate, or it has like a percent of the amount of experience banked that I have towards 88. And right now I'm at like 31%. And once that reaches 50, I'll make a video, which I'm expecting to be around February. For perspective, going from around 12% to 31% has been about 3 months. So what's 31? Okay. 31 minus 12. Okay, that's times. You're done. 31 minus 12. About 19%. 19% plus my current 31% is 50%. So about 3 months. About 3 months. Which, like magic, is February 1st. Me jelly? Have to do it. More here. Give him a cry. I can't. Can I lean? Let me see, can I lean? Which way does the lean go? Oh, that's the wrong way. Oh, I could do push-ups into there. Right? Oh. Oh. Restart. It is a long time, isn't it? But like, you know, when you look back on your life, 3 months isn't really that long. Like 3 months, it's like a summer vacation as a kid, kinda, you know? Which, to be fair, it's kinda long. And I gotta say my line. Dolly, let's jump. Only for now. And then usually they say like, oh cool, good luck. Or they say, you, and then run away. We'll see what this guy does. I don't know what that means. Reese. Alright, let's look it up. What does Reese mean? Anyone smart know what that means? Oh. Respect. Okay. I would not have guessed that. Yeah, progress on Blizzard's YouTube channel. Let me see. Watch the series so far, been great. First time I've seen a live stream though. Do I stream often or on a schedule? Well, I used to stream on a schedule fairly better. I used to stream Mondays and Thursdays. But then football season came, and this is like my first time following NFL, so I feel like I need to watch it. And I've just been really, I don't know if lazy's the word, but I just wanted to vibe and hang out and watch streams of my own, you know? So it hasn't been very reliable. In fact, it's been 6 months, 6 weeks since I last streamed. I'd like to stream more consistently for sure. Tuesdays would be my day. What I should do is I should just say I'll do Tuesdays every week. That's what I should make myself do that. And make myself sounds bad, but like it's a motivating thing, not like a oh, I don't want to do it, but I should kind of, you know. Hey, you Jack, welcome, welcome. I'm doing just fine. Been a while, but still doing just fine. Gotten a lot of woodcutting experience since last time. A lot of seeds in the bank now. We have 60 U seeds. I did a lot. When football ends, more streams? Maybe. Trying to think. Well, they wouldn't be taken up by Mondays and Thursdays at least, so can't hurt the chances, right? There we go. Hey Grant, really respect waiting to put out good videos, not just putting out one because it's been a while. Good on me. Yeah, that's just the approach that I like better. Like, I've really respected Limpworth's KQ grind, how like he kept that for streams and for big videos, and I really like that approach. Like, it makes your series much more watchable, which is all I can strive for. It not to be a horrible watching experience. Oh, it would make sense if it's your favorite seed, wouldn't it? Wow, yeah. First year fantasy football? No, not fantasy. I just didn't follow any teams in the NFL previously. And this year I chose that a good Midwest team is the Chiefs. I should follow the Chiefs because that's what people do around here, I guess. And they're really fun to watch, so I've been watching them. And it's just good to keep up with all the teams. I like following competitive leagues. I don't know if I want to use the word used to, but while League of Legends was doing their like normal seasons, I was following the Europe and North American ones, and it's fun seeing like the parallels in esports and normal sports. I gotta blow him a kiss. Okay, I just picked it up. Oh no, he's getting away. He's getting away. Bye. Your fantasy team is 4-4. Ah, unfortunate. They are doing pretty well, I think. I mean, they lost to the Bills, but it was a close game. Mostly this team lost to the Colts, which that shouldn't have happened. But it's kind of nice being like a first time fan of a team because you're like you're bought into them, but you're not like super duper invested. Like my college team, I'm super invested in it. Anytime they they lose, it hurts me so bad. I have a horrible day anytime they lose. And so like it's nice that like I want the Chiefs to win because they're quote unquote my team, but it's fun just watching NFL too. Seeing the storylines for all the teams, stuff like that. Favorite team or player on League? Okay. It's hard to say a team. I every single time I'll either go for either the team that has the most players that I like or the team that is the underdog. Which, for what it's worth, has never been TSM. So yeah, I feel like League in North America is a lot more player driven. I guess leagues in general recently have been a lot more player driven, where it's like you like players, you don't really like teams, because players can move, and then you're like, well, I guess I hate that person now. Whereas it's a lot easier to just always say, I like this person, I hope they do well, But my favorite player back in the day was Keen, spelled like this. He played weird stuff like Urgot top and Urgot mid and stuff before the rework, and I think he was on Team Liquid or Curse, or he was on Curse and Gravity, something like that. Favorite team and player is Tyler One Dopa Down. Oh, and that's another thing about North America is they've fallen less in love with the competitive and more with the personalities. So the big personalities like Double Lift and Tyler One are bigger than the leagues pretty much. I'm sure Curse was a mess of a team, but it's fun to follow. I've just never been big like C9 and TSM were winning everything. So I'm just like, okay, I'll just always root against them, I guess. And then Team Liquid went from being bad to being good. And then it's like, well, I guess I have to root against you now because you're doing well. And then just a mess. You just like a good game. Being from Hawaii, you don't really have a team. Yeah. Hawaii is a little bit disconnected, unfortunately. Got scared. Yep, still got this guy. Ever finish a clue? I have finished some beginner clues. Well, okay, to answer your actual question, yes, I've completed clues. I have a total of 17 clue completions, 14 beginners, 3 easies. But of those beginners, like while I'm chopping here, I've gotten some one-step clues, and then I even got one back-to-back clue step that was a casket. So that's actually how I got these pretty robe bottoms. So cool. But we still need to do in regarding to medium. Yes, I just connected every single dot in my head, and you were talking about medium clues. Because I did a lot of that on stream. Yeah, I was trying for medium caskets. If you see my latest video, it didn't work out so well. And since then, all I've done since then is woodcut. I haven't revisited guards to try to get a medium casket. I have one doable medium step just sitting in my bank, but like any attempt of going for a step will like objectively just add more time to get out of the chunk. And I really, unless I got super spooned and got like a very fast casket and instantly Addy Axe, if that doesn't happen, which is a very high chance it does not happen, it would be a net loss of time to go for it at this point. So I have a hard time justifying doing that right now. Maybe at the end of the chunk, if for some reason I just need to stay in this chunk, and then I might go for it. But maybe when I get another doable step, another step that is possible in a new chunk or something, then maybe. But right now it feels like medium clues have beaten me, unfortunately. Even the Chinese and Korean teams dominated, which is hard to watch. World Cup is like 5-0, so sad. Well, it's another year of Korean finals in Worlds, League of Legends World, so. Oh, and this will probably be petty of me in terms of League of Legends, but as a North American fan, well, fan is a strong word. I follow North America. I care most about North America. Anytime Europe wins, and like I do follow Europe, but I don't really care. Anytime they win in international competition, it makes me like angry, which I should feel good for them. You know, they're not one of the OP Chinese or Korean teams, but like it's like they talk so much trash about North America. I just want them to do poorly. That's the petty Faladaddy. Do I have an estimated time and delivery of this chunk? It's hard to say like when it'll actually be done. I would expect this time next year I should have all the seeds I need, in theory. And then it's just a question about how many of those seeds would I've already planted, how many would have died. Are there secateurs in the game? Stuff like that. Or when I say in the game, I mean in my chunk, because I've begged to have it added to this person's store. But I mean, it takes a long time to grow trees, for being real. And it also depends on if I decide to backlog Tangleroot, which I don't want to say Tangleroot is backlogged, but like there's a good chance that if I don't get it by 88, that it'll end up backlogged, and I would bring it off the backlog once I get another farming patch. It might just make the most sense to do that. We'll see, but that could also impact the completion time. So that's totally fine. You'd say if all the North American folks get knocked out, though, you're an EU team. Well, that's where we differ. I want to see European teams do horribly. I was rooting fully against Rogue in the bracket this year. Like, if we can't do well, you're not. Nope. Get back down here. Either the Korean or the Chinese team will win, or North America. There is none. There's no one else can win. Actually, that's not true. I wouldn't even be upset if like a PCS region or like like the Japan seed or something like that. If they could win Worlds, I would. If they could even make it out of groups, I would be fully on board with them. It's okay. It is explicitly against Europe. I just don't want them to do well. Probably bad person. Is what it is. You say this time next year, I'll have gotten all my seeds very, very calmly. Well, yeah. I mean, this time last year, what was I doing? Was I still doing the Drunken Man? I was either doing the Drunken Man or just started killing some guards. But I mean, in terms of like what I've done in game, it doesn't feel that long ago, honestly. Like, my drive for this account hasn't fallen off at all in the last year, you know, so don't expect it to this next year. And this is like, you know, some people don't understand my mindset around this account because it's a lot of like playing RuneScape normally. You know, you progress and you do things and you get to kill bosses and do quests and stuff, but I've done like all that stuff on other accounts, you know, so like really all I want to do, I just want to find a way to enjoy playing RuneScape because that's my for fun activity, just sitting down and playing RuneScape. I don't care what it is, I just want to sit here, drink my tea, vibe, watch streams. It's just a good way to relax, and I don't really care if all I'm doing is chopping this tree. And the longer I've done it, the more just absurd it gets. And then, you know, then you're like motivated to sit here and chop this tree for hours and hours and hours. So it's an interesting cycle, but yeah, 1 year is a long time, but it won't feel like it. So last time, sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Last time I watched, it was Fnatic going into Worlds, and they made it way more interesting, even if it costs them. Yeah, it's more interesting. It gives me someone to vote, like to vibe for. Albeit it's usually not the European one, but it could, like, if it's Chinese versus Chinese, Chinese versus Korean, Korean versus Korean, I don't really care who wins. So it gives me like some investment in the game. I'll give Europe that little bit of something there. Keeps it interesting. Hope I get the 1 out of 805 Black Axe. That would be awesome. Although I don't think that ever reaches 100% woodcut chance, but it better is better. What is it? Oak tree. SRS. Where does the graph have black end up? 88% cut chance. Wait, open that back up. History. Oh, nice. Whereas right now with steel, I have a 78.5% chance, I believe. So that's like a 10% chance increase. Not bad. Gotta go. See you later, Brennan. I know I'm gonna be ending fairly soon because trying to be courteous to the people we have staying here, but so it might not be live later. What's the discussion about? Skeven, I think it was probably LSD Broski. I popped up in his corner. We had a little encounter when I was right over here. And here's Chopper's tree over yonder. The strong Hawaii base. There we go. Well, yeah, I'll work my fandom more to the west. Alright, have a good night, Coffee Cake. What's the discussion about? It's probably about League of Legends, following the world success of League of Legends teams across the world. Probably. If not, I don't know. Don't know what to say. Probably just talking nonsense. You'd rather take a shower than play League of Legends, to be honest? I mean, I am fully in your camp. I do not touch League of Legends at all in terms of playing. It is I do not think it is a very good game. I used to play it when I played it. I used to play it in high school and college a bit. And then, like, you know, people say it all the time, but like that community is just garbage. Just having to interact with those people, it lowers who you are as a person, you know. And the game itself, the premise is all these champions are overpowered, and so if they're all overpowered, none of them are overpowered, and then they keep adding new champions that are, albeit, more overpowered, and so it's like, yeah. The only time I would hop on there is for like you just said, for an ARAM. I'll do that, or for like a beginner or like a bot match, you know. But at this point, so much has changed since I last played. Like, I can't make a rune page anymore. I guess they don't call them. Do they call them runes? I guess they do. Masteries? I don't know what they call them anymore, but. And I don't know what any of the items do, so I'll just stay as an aloof viewer. That's true. Every community can be toxic. We all got it in us somewhere. Not the Faladaddy community, though. Never. We're nice people over here. The community's trash, which is why you'd only play with close friends. No mics, no chat, just send it. That's fair. Yeah, like I've done ARAMs with like one of my high school friends. That's fun. That's fun. Mostly because, you know, in ARAMs nobody really cares if you win or lose. And it's fun. You just get to talk. So it's more like just doing something with a friend, I guess, at that point. But hey, agent, I came back. Yeah, I'm back. I just had to work myself up the energy to do a stream. And so here we are. I decided that I would do it now that I've banked all the logs, and we don't have to have all that crazy moving around to the bank and back. You know, that was a little bit too exciting. So. Until further notice, we'll be sat here, dropping our logs. do TFT on the side while woodcutting or something. Well, recently I've been playing my groupie with this guy. We've been doing our group Ironman. Albeit he's like, you know, he's really high level, like, you know, 2100 total or something. And I made the account with them, but then I didn't play it. I was one of the bad guys in that rollout. But so he has all this stuff and he's just feeding me, and now we're getting crazy total levels in our group. Free ranks on the high scores, am I right? Anyway. Our community is a loving, accepting community, unless you're dropping secretaries on your bus. That's true. Those darn people. So when you're getting off Wi-Fi and getting OSRs hard capped at 60 FPS. Well, yeah. Tonight, this ping has been particularly bad. Like, the ping is bad, and I've been dropping. I don't know what's about tonight. In regards to dying, I don't think I'll die. I have the Ring of Life, and it'll be very hard to die in this chunk. Someday, yeah, I'll die someday. But I think every chunk man has accepted that if you start hardcore, you're still gonna die someday. But yeah, 60 FPS. See, I've been trying to uncap my FPS forever. Like, I've moved every command. Like, sorry, I've looked at every plugin I can. And I have everything set to uncapped, and I don't know why. Well, okay, I set it to 80 just to try to get it above 60. Like, I can't get it to go above 60, no matter what I do. Don't know what it is. Anyway. Hear about the allegations? I've not heard any allegations on anything. Am I being arrested? Played a bit of Fresh Start Worlds and got bored in 7 days. Yeah, well, see, the concept of Fresh Start Worlds is fun to me. I don't like that there's no Ironman mode. I don't like that it switches over to the main game, and I don't like that they put a time frame on it. If I know that everything I'm doing will be like useless or not impressive after 6 months, why am I gonna try, you know? Like, it'll become a normal account that is worse than my other accounts in 6 months. Tempting. Like, I feel like, I don't know. Yeah. Hey, have a nice day. Welcome, welcome. Talk to Hava in the Falador Castle. I don't know what I said just there, but Valley Castle? I have not talked to Hava in the Valley Castle. Welcome, welcome. Spent like 8 weeks in the wilderness in the hardcore and didn't die. It's kind of impressive, honestly. Or depressing, depending on if you're looking at your accomplishment or the state of the wilderness. But either way. Well, see, I thought using the the GPU, maybe using the region GPU, it's different. No, I have that set to 80 target FPS too. I don't know. I have unlock FPS checked. Maybe my graphics card just sucks. I mean, I paid like $300 for it like a long time ago, so I hope it doesn't suck. For RuneScape, at least. Which my graphics card has to be the most depressed graphics card in the world. So, I bought it because I wanted to do VR. And it's like, you need a good graphics card. And a lot of USB ports. I'm like, okay, I'll get all that stuff. And then later, like, you have some kids, and then you're like, how can I justify buying a VR headset? When, like, you know, I have to pay a mortgage. So now I just have a good graphics card. Anyway. Probably should have mined Bitcoin for a while, but whatever. What is it? I don't know. What is it called? Let me see. Can I find out in Device Manager? Does that tell me? Display adapters. I have an RX Radeon RX 480, which at the time was good. Radeon RX 480. How much is that now? $100? Wow. Man, if I could get another one of these for $100. I mean, all I play is RuneScape though, so I can't really justify it. We're all about justification in this live stream. Yeah, for a while they were not a good price. Not that I've ever been in the market for them. Want to sponsor a new card? Well, I think any card that makes it into Faladaddy's house, into my case, would probably live a sad, pitiful existence. As long as I can hit above 20 FPS in RuneScape, I mean. And like, if I turned off GPU, you know, I mean, my processor can hit that too. So like, the only, I suppose the main benefit of having a better graphics card would be faster like rendering times for my videos, but like, I don't think the rendering time is the bottleneck on putting out videos. Hey, have a nice day. Thank you for the $1. Thank you. I like dollars. Nice to have those around, turns out. Today's video brought to you by Brennan. Open Task Manager. It's pinned at 100%. Yeah, encoding while streaming is tough. That's true. I guess, yeah, right now my graphics card is probably getting a good workout. Let me see. Task Manager. Task Manager. Graphics. Yeah, my GPU is sitting at like 23% right now. And most of that is rune light. Huh. I don't know. My OBS is like being entirely used by my CPU, which that doesn't seem right. Anyway. Streams in editing. The $1 is the beginning of my VR piggy bank. We have $1 towards it, and like, I don't know. You probably don't need as great of specs as you used to for VR, probably too. I don't know. I haven't looked into it for a while, but it was like kind of my dream in college. I want to learn how to program games in VR. And then I became a programmer for a manufacturer instead, so. But I like my job, so I'm not complaining. But it's cool stuff like that. It's hard not to kind of fawn over that, you know? Anyway. Yep, see you, Jack. Have a good night, you as well. I should probably end here too, because I'm gonna finish up comments and then I'm gonna end probably, because I think some people need to sleep around here. So higher stream resolution, that's true. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing 1080p either. I'm not sure. probably would need to stream more to justify a better graphics card too. True. VR makes you sick? I've never actually done it. Just the concept seems cool. I'm at 720. It could also be my resolution. Like my screens are 1080p, but I play like I'm recording just this part of my screen. I always have the here. Let me close it. I always have that side panel open. So like this is more like 1080p, but I have it cut off. But I always have it open so I can like fuddle around over here and stuff like that without you guys seeing it. Justify it's a business expense, yes. Alright guys, well thanks for joining me. About time I make myself available in case our sick kiddo starts crying, but so yep, thanks for joining me. Next time you see me, hopefully sooner than the last time you saw me. But if you would see me, it would probably be on a Tuesday. And yeah, I'll hopefully have more woodcutting experience next time and more seeds. And I feel like I'm due for a beaver, so come back for the beaver. I'll have it next time for sure. But thanks everybody for joining me, and have a great night, everybody. Smell you later. I think that's what I said. Where is it? Bow? No, wave. I do the wave. It's been a while since I did this. Where's wave? Okay. There's wave. Okay. Bye.
Oh, yeah.